Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Friday, May 5, reveals that E.J. DiMera, Dan Fierigel, confronted Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, and refused to let him pass until he admitted the truth. Eric realized Sloane Peterson, Jessica Surfety, spilled the news about him sleeping with Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker, so he confessed that he did. However, Eric pointed out that he was high as a kite at the time, and so was Nicole since they both ate those laced biscuits. EJ remained agitated since Nicole and Eric kept it a secret, but Eric argued that it was because they knew EJ would be insecure and blow it out of proportion. After EJ threw a punch, Eric guessed he deserved it since he delivered a punch of his own a few months back. Although EJ acted like this wasn't over, Eric warned that any other punches would cost him and sauntered inside the pub. At the DiMera mansion on Friday's Days episode, Gabby Hernandez, Camila Banez, said Nicole was no Meryl Streep and thought she was faking her medical crisis as a distraction. Gabby ignored Nicole's cries of pain and assumed Nicole just didn't want her to turn in EJ's scathing review to the board. Nicole insisted this was legit as her cramps got worse, so Gabby finally realized she was in trouble and rushed her to the hospital. Meanwhile, Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, fought to get Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, reinstated in her old position and was by her side when they both ran into Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson. That led to Alex apologizing for being selfish and making Stephanie miss Kayla's last moments, but Kayla pointed out they weren't her last moments after all and accepted Alex's apology. Alex was relieved to have Kayla's forgiveness and later mentioned to Stephanie that he'd started therapy with Marlena Evans Teacher Hall. Stephanie thought that was great news before talk turned to a problem that Alex needed her help with. Alex noted that Maggie Kyriakis, Suzanne Rogers, was out of town with Victor Kyriakis, John Aniston, and that she trusted him to handle a major deal that had been in the works for a while. Although Alex had prepared the pitch, he admitted he'd feel a lot better if Stephanie, the world-class communications expert, joined her at the meeting. Since Titan was one of Stephanie's top clients, she thought this could be a big win for SJPR too and agreed to help Alex by going with him. Next on Friday's Days episode, Kayla got updates on Nicole's symptoms in an exam room. Nicole's cramps, late period, and apparent hot flashes left Kayla thinking she might be entering menopause. However, Kayla ran some tests and later returned with news that it wasn't menopause after all. Once Kayla pointed out that Nicole was pregnant, it left her looking shocked. Back at the DiMera mansion, EJ called out for Nicole and asked Gabby where she was. Gabby suggested a few places and acted like Nicole could be with one of her exes since she had so many. When EJ pulled out his phone to call Nicole, Gabby suggested he shouldn't bother since Nicole probably wasn't feeling well enough to answer. EJ was stunned as Gabby admitted Nicole was at the hospital. As for Eric, he cleaned up the cut over his eye following EJ's punch and left Nicole a voicemail about EJ knowing what happened between them. In Greece, Stephen Nichols, told Chad DiMera, Lily Flynn, they needed to lighten Roman Brady's, Josh Taylor, road by finding Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow. Although Chad missed his kids, he refused to go home until they tracked Kate down. When Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, appeared at the door on Friday's DOL show, he confessed that Andrew Donovan, Colton Little, had sent him to help with the Kate search. Steve insisted they didn't need Harris' help, especially after the way he lied about Bo Brady, Peter Reckel, being alive, and left Steve as well as Kayla stuck in captivity. Although Harris understood and started to leave, Chad argued that he didn't care if Harris was Hannibal Lecter as long as he helped them find Kate. Since Harris was a Navy SEAL and Kate might be lost at sea, Chad felt it was best to let him pitch in. Steve ultimately relented, but he made it clear that he had his eye on Harris and would take him down over any funny business. On the fishing boat in Friday's Days episode, Mauricio, Ramon Fernandez, brought Kate a bowl of slop for breakfast and taunted her over the ring he traded a phone call for. Kate ranted about how the call didn't go through before grabbing Mauricio's hand and threatening to cut the ring off his finger if he didn't get her a meeting with his boss. Mauricio finally caved in, so Kate held a knife on him as they made their way to an apartment-style room on the boat. Once Kate was there, a door opened to reveal someone standing off-screen, so she was taken aback. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Kate's little adventure will come with more bombshells, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Days of Our Lives Gossip YouTube channel for more update news.